Good morning, dear students. Welcome. Today we are going to learn about location in geography. Our subject is geography. Chapter name is India, location and physical features. But here we are going to try to cover about location. What is exactly location? So location basically means the address. It means the address. Like your house is having a specific address. If someone asks you that I want to visit you, so you are going to share your address. You are clearly going to say, please come to this society, please come to that nagar, please come in front of this temple, or close to my house there is a mosque, church or school, bank, such type of things, landmarks you are going to give as an option. But when it comes to country, how you are going to identify the location of a country, how you are going to share that this country falls exactly over here, that we are going to study. So in previous chapter of geography in the same class, we have got introduced with latitudes and longitudes. Here we are going to take a sublime help of those latitudes and longitudes. So let us start. See, the very first thing, how to locate India. So my dear students, keep one thing in mind. Equator, it divides earth into two hemisphere. The very first one is northern hemisphere and second one southern hemisphere. See, above equator, on the top side of equator comes northern hemisphere, and below side comes southern hemisphere. Okay, so equator divides earth into two hemisphere. Now there is a black arrow mark on this slide. If you are going to carefully watch, India is written on that. So can you locate where exactly India falls, or on which hemisphere? Yes, northern hemisphere. It falls on the northern hemisphere. But there again, if you are going to look little bit up, eastern hemisphere is also mentioned. What is this eastern hemisphere? You are going to get confused now. So don't worry, we are going to solve your query very easily. See, prime meridian. Are you able to see this vertical line called as or termed as prime meridian, marked as prime meridian? Yes. So from prime meridian, if you are facing this prime meridian, if you are looking into the video and while watching the video, if you are going to move towards your right side from this prime meridian, that side is called as eastern side, which sees the sunrise first. Okay, and beyond this, okay, exactly behind this, where the word northern hemisphere is written, or equator is mentioned. If you are going to look on this side, this falls on the west side. It covers the west side of the prime meridian. So India falls on the east and above equator. So India basically lies in which hemisphere? Northeastern hemisphere over here. If you are going to see, so over here, northeastern hemisphere. Now, what is special about India? So the line of Cancer, the tropic of Cancer line passes through India, and it passes through 8 states of India. Which are those states? Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Mizoram, Tripura. These are the states through which the Tropic of Cancer line passes in India. What happens because of this Tropic of Cancer line? Can you all guess? See, somewhere you have studied this with the concept of solstice equinox. If you are going to recall, in the previous chapters you have studied this. So this Tropic of Cancer, the line of Tropic of Cancer, helps in regulating the climate in India. More detail you are going to learn in upcoming chapters which are going to come. You are going to learn and you are going to find it very interesting. So Tropic of Cancer basically help us in regulating the temperature of India. One more reason is there for Tropic of Cancer. See, I am not going to share it now. I am going to just share those two words, and you have to think and you can answer back. Tropical regions and subtropical regions, how they are formed, how they are been distinguished. That feature you have to share. Tropical region and subtropical region, how they are formed or where they lie. Okay, so that you have to find. Even you can come up with the torrid zone. You all know about torrid zone and temperate zone. So which part of India is going to fall in temperate zone and which one is going to fall in torrid zone? That too you can check with the help of this Tropic of Cancer line. Okay, now when we talk about the address has specific landmarks. And here the landmarks for India is given by the longitude and latitude of India. First we are going to see the longitude. What we are going to see is longitude. So the longitude for India starts from, if we are moving from the Greenwich meridian, it starts from Gujarat. And we mention it from 68 degree. We mention it from 68 degree 7 minutes east. 7 minutes east. Okay, and if we are going to extend, if we are going to walk, if we are going to move in a car, in a vehicle, we are going to move with a plane journey, if we are going to take, so we can reach up to Arunachal Pradesh. And Arunachal Pradesh, the state of Arunachal Pradesh, is extended up to 97 degree 25 minutes east. That is the boundary line, for the boundary line of India. If you are going to cross that, you are going to enter another country. So India lies between, on the longitudinal extent, India lies between 68 degree 7 minutes east to 97 degree 25 minutes east. Okay, one more thing I will like to add over here. What is that? Here a simple calculation is given. 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. 29 degree is equals to 4 multiply by 29, that is 116 minutes. What is this mentioned for? This is mentioned for time zone. And very soon on one of the slide we are going to take the help of this. Till that time stay attentive. Okay, stay attentive. We have got now the longitudinal extent of India. Latitudinal extent is still remaining. So let us see. Let us check it out. Here comes the latitudinal extent of India. Here we have got the latitudinal extent of India. So the latitudinal extent of India starts from 8 degree 4 minutes north. Now how does this north came? Try to recall. I have explained first only. Above equator. I will give you all a hint. Above equator. Yes, as this comes above equator, so as this region comes above equator, it is on the northern hemisphere. So we start from 8 degree 4 minutes 4 minutes north. 8 degree 4 minutes north, and we extend up to, okay, if we are going to go straight from this bottom point to the up, from this South India position to the point of northeast of India, that is, sorry, north of India, that is Jammu Kashmir. If you are going to go over there, the region of Ladakh, we extend up to 37 degrees 6 minutes north. 37 degree 6 minutes north. 37 degrees 6 minutes north. So this is our latitudinal extent. Now, if someone asks you the address of India, so how you have to say? India lies between latitudes 8 degree 4 minutes north, 37 degrees 6 minutes north, 37 degrees 6 minutes north, and longitude 68 degrees 7 minutes east, 68 degrees 7 minutes east, and 97 degree 25 minutes east. That's the address of India. If we have to locate, are you able to see here a black arrow that is marked as 6 degrees 7 minutes north? What is that? Islands of India. Islands of India, they extend up to 6 degree 7 minutes north. Islands of India. And here there was a point, okay, Indira Point. You know what is the most fascinating thing about this Indira Point? So in the year, I'm not going to share the year. You have to find it out. Okay, let's work together as a team. Okay, so in one of the year between 2003 to 2006, tsunami came and struck India. Tsunami came and struck India. And here the point, Indira Point, which was the southernmost tip of India, got submerged in water, and still now it is not visible. It is not visible. Okay. So in which year tsunami has strike? One of the question for you is, in which year tsunami strike in India? And that too I have clearly mentioned between the years 2003 to 2006. 2003 to 2006, you have to find out that. Now let us proceed. Let us check it out what else we are having. So here comes one more thing, that is standard meridian of India. On the longitude slide, I have clearly shared with you. What I have shared with you was that there was a formula given. Okay, something was mentioned. 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. So I have said that future or further reference we will require of this. So what's that? Let us check it over here. Students, see, 68 degree east and 97 degree east. 97 degree east. Almost there is a gap of 29. Almost there is a gap of 29 degree. So 29 degree multiply means how much? 116 minutes. That was mentioned on this slide. So from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, if we are going to move from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, how much is the gap? The gap is of almost 116 minutes plus those 32 minutes extra, so here exactly we will be having a gap of how many? Exactly, if we are going to check, we will be having a gap of almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. But then how does India have one specific time? So the time of India is taken from this line, which is termed as 82 and half degree east. Okay, 82 and half degree east meridian. We have taken the standard time of India from the meridian, that is 82 and half degree. It passes through Mirzapur. That comes in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. Close to Prayagraj, there is a place Mirzapur. It passes from there. And from here, we have taken is the time of India. We have taken from here. Now, one more thing. See, Indian Standard Time is 5:30 hours ahead of Greenwich Meridian Time. Greenwich Meridian Time. Indian Standard Time. So what does this means? This means when you are moving from Greenwich towards India, plus 5 hours 30 minutes, we are ahead of Greenwich. See, if you are going to purchase any electronic device which is having internet facility or network facility like mobile smart watches, so when you have to save the time, when you have to set the time, for the very first time it says or it displays India plus 5 colon 30. So what does this means? This means from Greenwich Meridian Time, we are exactly 5 hours 30 minutes ahead. And when was this adopted? This was adopted on 1st September 1947. 1st September 1947. Now India as a country shares a boundary. You know, as you all have neighbors. In the same manner, the country also have neighbors. So who are the neighbors of India? See, on the map you have to come up with direction. Even in the next video, I will be coming up with the directions for you all. But still, let us try. Let us try out from our side once. So India shares its border with 7 countries. Afghanistan and Pakistan to the northwest. West side means what? Gujarat, Punjab. North means what? Jammu. Okay. China, Bhutan, and Nepal to the north. To the north means exactly beyond Jammu Kashmir, then extending towards Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Okay, so that region, what comes over there? China, Bhutan, and Nepal. Moving forward, Myanmar. Okay, Myanmar to the far east, on the east side where exactly we have seen Arunachal Pradesh. On that side, Myanmar. Okay, Myanmar is present over there. Bangladesh to the east. Okay, West Bengal from there. If you are going to see, so we will be marking a place over there, a small country over there called as Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Okay, Sri Lanka. Everyone knows Sri Lanka. Everyone knows that southernmost tip of India. Southernmost tip of India is somewhat in close contact with Sri Lanka. Okay, then what is this Maldives? So Maldives shares water. Maldives and Sri Lanka share water boundaries with us. Water boundaries with us, not land boundaries. Land boundaries is shared by Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, China, Myanmar, Bangladesh. Okay, and water bodies are Water bodies are shared, or water boundaries. Water boundaries, not water bodies. Sorry, water boundaries are shared by Maldives, Maldives and Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka. Maldives is below Lakshadweep. Below Lakshadweep. Okay. So I'm going to stop over here now. Thank you. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts, any queries, you can ask me any of the time. Okay. Feel free to ask your doubts, your queries. Thank you. Have a nice day.